A desert rose. A desert rose, I stand alone. Adversity and hatred fill the space I once called home. Freedom is not free, for someone paid a price, took a bullet, gave up their life. Obsessed with self-satisfaction, our society is more of the problem than the solution. And many go to their graves with visions of greatness, never taking action. More than the positive influence, we are focused on the pursuance of acceptance and preventing rejection. So with hesitation, we fear standing alone. We don't dare go against the popular vote, for what society says goes. We divide ourselves into groups like we don't belong, instead of coming together to end this divide that they've had us buying into all along. We were all born one race. We all bleed red. But then society gets a hold of us and tells us a whole nother story instead. See, your skin color determines your worth. Your gender determines your ability. Your size determines what you can and can't do. And your age says you're not smart enough. You're too young or too old. Your childhood determines how far in life you will go. See, we are living in this glass box that society has placed around us. They feed us all their lies, and in this so-called free world, they've captured us. Divided we go on living just as they figured we would. Thinking we can't change things ourselves, hoping someday someone else could. But y'all, it's going to take more than a president to turn things around. It's going to take us coming together to silence society's unrelentingly hateful sound. As a desert rose, I stand alone. Lost in a world who says by their standard, one person's value is worth more than another. And see, my kids, it's sad, but they're looked at as less than me because of their skin color. Are we seriously going to let this hoax continue on for another day, year, or decade? Or are we going to come together and stand up against the hate? Oh, the violence and pain that we inflict upon ourselves, that's just what they were hoping for. We've created our own hell right here on earth under society's watch. We've become the problem, masking their intentions, their negativity penetrating our thoughts. So see, our world is no longer until we take control. Spreading light, life, love, and laughter as far as it can go. See, it takes tragedy, y'all, to draw us near one another. But instead, we should be daily supporting and caring for one another. We are all here trying to make it day to day. We don't know what the future holds for each of us, but we have to get up and get out of our own way. So for me, a desert rose, I am not afraid to stand alone through the adversities that are corrupting my home. I stand here with intention to do something different, to love all and to do my part, even when results aren't instant. So I ask you today, are you going to be part of the solution, or are you going to stay part of the problem? Will you take action or be part of the distraction? Stand up with me and be a desert rose.